The skyscrapers causing vertigo. The countdown begins in Tokyo.
आवाज भयो भिडियो बिलाको भन्छ तर टेप भएन
मगनी नानी भनेको त छैन है
बिलाको दोकान हो यो कति पैसा कमायो कति पैसा कमायो
अन्य कमाएको त पैसा
अरे यो त
किन्यो बुक पनि किन्यो
सबभन्दा चिपेस्ट
हो कुन किनिदिनु त म चाहिँ
फिक्सन र नन फिक्सन छ फिक्सन र नन फिक्सन
यो चाहिँ के कुन पढ्ने त किनिदिन्छु नि त पढ्ने
होइन तपाईँको लागि
म त के हो महावीर कुन
1750
हो
कसले किन्दैन
कसले किनेन म गर्ने नानी कहाँ राख्नु आफूसँगै झलक्कै थियो कहाँ गयो काली बजिसकेको भरे भरे कसरी नजानु छोराछोरी म मात्रै पो चस्मा लाउने भयो चाहिँ लास्टमा हाम्रो गुरुङ यता चिटिक्क कोट लाउने फेरि नेता जस्तो नमस्ते हाम्रो गुरुङ म लगाइदिन्छु ल टोपी पनि उसको हो परिरहेको बेला होइन
मान्छेको बापले त आएको गर्मी
गर्मीमा यस्तो हुनु भने सकिन्थ्यो होइन कस्तो मेला बजार जत्तिकै है मान्छे टाढो टाढो परेर कति क्लासमा हो
साथी अङ्कित हो
ए अङ्कित अङ्कित भन्थ्यो कति क्लासको उयो चाहिँ
जाने बेला नि ऊ आउँछ कि
आउँछ नि खोइ अनि आर्टहरू ड्रइङ गरेको चाहिँ कहाँ छ यो उयो है युगलले गरेको युगलले गरेको राम्रो गरेको कस्तो राम्रो बनाएको है यो चाहिँ कसले बनाएको हो कस्तो राम्रो है कुन हो र
किन्नुमा इन्ट्रेस्ट छ होला
होइन हेरेको खोइ युबीले बनाएको चाहिँ कुन चाहिँ ए यता
यो बिक्री हुनु आँटेको थियो तर 100 नपुगेर यिनीहरू जम्मै फिक्स प्राइस हो 1000 एउटाको 1000
एकछिनमा हेर्छु म सबै हेरेर आउनु पर्यो भने कहाँ जानुभयो
Teachers, brothers, sisters, and my dear friends. I am Dr. Sakya, a student of grade 8. I am here today to perform a monologue titled Outdance God, which is Lady Macbeth's famous line from Shakespeare's play Macbeth. Spoken during her sleepwalking scene as she frantically tries to wash an imaginary bloodstain from her hand, which symbolizes her overwhelming guilt and psychological torment on murdering King Duncan and Warrior.
मेरो छैन ड्रइङ दिनु पर्ने मैले किन्दैन के हो त्यो चर्खा होला होइन त्यो त चर्खा के भन्छ चर्खा है धागो पेर्ने यो चाहिँ के हो
आदरणीय भाइज्यू अब हामीले वर्षभरि खेलाएका विभिन्न खेलकुद प्रतियोगितामा प्रथम द्वितीय तृतीय हुनेहरूलाई पुरस्कार वितरण गर्ने कार्यक्रम पनि आज राखेका छौँ। तसर्थ सो कार्यक्रमका लागि म पुरस्कार वितरण गरिदिन हुन विद्यालय व्यवस्थापन समितिका सदस्य विकास आचार्यज्यू विद्यालय व्यवस्थापन समितिका विकास आचार्यज्यूलाई म मञ्चमा उपस्थित भइदिन मैले सादर अनुरोध गरेँ र बाँकी कार्यक्रम अनुमति सञ्चालन गर्नुहुनेछ।
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad to announce the committee of our school. Please give a round of
भिडियो
welcome, sir.
के छ हौ यहाँ चाहिँ के हो यो
Now I'd like to announce the name of the winner of inter-house competition.
के हो यो चाहिँ
Now competition is led by Miss Samputer. The second position was held by Anjali Chaudhary. Miss Anjali Chaudhary.
We gotta go. People are trying to
Master Ryan Tana. Master Ryan Tana. Master Sakaswani. Master Royce West. Master Royce West. Royce West.
पुरा गार्डनहरू
Miss Priscilla Tana.
के हो यो चाहिँ ए पसेट हो
Miss Sonisa Miss.
यहाँ चाहिँ पुरा हेल्थ सम्बन्धी पो रहेछ त
Master
के छ यहाँ चाहिँ हो साँच्चैको नाप्दैछ के हो यो चाहिँ साइन्सको Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Thank you for buying.
Thank you for purchase.
You gonna pull out the recently.
Anya Rai, Rinche Tabang, Chexel Rai, Soyan Bontam Tabang, Douglas Limbu, Arvik Ale Magar.
Cute pala hai sanne. Rai ko
सर्वश्रेष्ठ गुरु जिन्होंने राजपुत्रों को अस्त्र शस्त्र की शिक्षा दी वो थे महर्षि द्रोणाचार्य। निषाद राज का पुत्र था, सीखने को आतुर था, ये योद्धा सज्जन था, सभ्य था, नाम इसका एकलव्य था। एकलव्य की बस एक ही इच्छा थी कि वो महागुरु द्रोणाचार्य के शिष्य बने।
मेरी ये इच्छा सफल हो।
धनुर्विद्या सीखो। बालक, ये संभव नहीं। ये विद्या हम सिर्फ राजपुत्रों को सिखाते हैं। तुम्हारी यहाँ कोई जगह नहीं। लेकिन गुरुवर,
तू ही किनारा, तू ही सहारा, तू जग सारा, तू
and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankit, for your beautiful poem. Now, again, we have another English poem recitation titled The Road Not Taken, and its message is that choices we make significantly impact.
I am from class 8 and I am here to recite a poem titled The Road Not Taken, composed by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked downward as far as I could. To where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and one day bare. Though as for the passing day had worn them up.
Good afternoon, everyone present here. It's me, Eureka from Class 10 Champions, here to recite a famous monologue, My Last Touches by Robert Browning. It is a famous dramatic monologue published in 1842, where the Duke of Ferrara proudly and chillingly discusses a portrait of his deceased wife, revealing his possessiveness, jealousy, and the implication that he arranged her death because he smiled too freely at everyone, not just him. treating her as an object. The poem uses the Duke's arrogant narration to explore themes of power, control, objectification, and patriarchal dominance, critiquing societal attitudes towards women through the Duke's obsession with owning and controlling his wife's image and life. Now, I will start reciting the monologue. That's my last touches, painted on the wall. Looking as if she were alive, I call that piece a wonder now. Frau Pandolf's hands worked busily a day, and there she stands. Will you please sit and look at her? I said. Frau Pandolf by design, for never read. Strangers like you that pictured countenance, the depth and passion of his earnest glance. But to myself, they turned, since none puts by the curtain I have drawn for you but I, and seemed as they would ask me, if they durst, how such a glance came there. So not the first are you to turn around and ask us, Sir, 'twas not her husband's presence only, called that spot of joy into the Duchess' cheek. Perhaps Frau Pandolf's chance to say, her mental lapse over my lady's wrist too much, or pain must never hope to reproduce the faint half flush that dies along her throat. Such stuff was courtesy, she thought, and cause enough for calling that spot of joy. She had a heart, how shall I say, too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whatever she looked on, and her eyes went everywhere. Thank you.